Steve Witkoff, a name synonymous with luxury real estate, now finds himself navigating the treacherous terrain of international diplomacy. His journey from building skyscrapers to brokering peace deals is an unusual one. It speaks to the unpredictable nature of global politics. Witkoff's transformation from real estate tycoon to peace envoy has surprised many. Yet, his story highlights the shifting sands of power and influence in the 21st century. Witkoff's foray into international relations began with his appointment as Donald Trump's Middle East envoy. This unexpected move raised eyebrows. It placed him at the heart of one of the world's most volatile regions. His success in securing the release of Mark Fogel from Russian custody further solidified his diplomatic credentials. This success transformed him from a political novice to a key player on the world stage. Witkoff's approach to diplomacy is unconventional, much like his background. He brings to the table a pragmatic approach honed through years of deal-making in the cutthroat world of New York real estate. His direct style and willingness to engage with controversial figures have drawn both praise and criticism. However, there is no denying that Witkoff has emerged as a significant, albeit controversial, figure in international diplomacy. To understand Witkoff's current role, one must delve into his long-standing relationship with President Donald Trump. The two men share a history rooted in the world of New York real estate. They rose to prominence in the city's competitive property market. Both made their fortunes in the world of luxury hotels and high-end residential buildings. Their shared background fostered a friendship that has endured for decades. Beyond real estate, Witkoff and Trump found common ground in their political leanings. Witkoff has been a vocal supporter of Trump and his policies. He publicly endorsed Trump's foreign policy during the 2025 election. This unwavering support, coupled with their personal relationship, led to Trump entrusting Witkoff with sensitive diplomatic missions. Trump's decision to bypass experienced diplomats in favor of Witkoff surprised many. Critics argued that Witkoff lacked the necessary experience and expertise for such high-stakes negotiations. Supporters, however, pointed to Witkoff's track record as a shrewd negotiator. They believed his unconventional approach could be an asset in dealing with complex geopolitical issues. Despite the skepticism surrounding his appointment, Witkoff has achieved some notable successes in his diplomatic endeavors. The most significant of these was undoubtedly the release of Mark Fogel. Fogel, an American citizen, had been detained in Russia since 2021 on drug charges. Witkoff's personal intervention secured Fogel's freedom in a prisoner swap. This event thrust Witkoff into the spotlight and solidified his position as a key player in Trump's diplomatic efforts. In addition to Fogel's release, Witkoff played a pivotal role in brokering a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in January 2025. The conflict, which had escalated rapidly, threatened to engulf the entire region in violence. Witkoff's shuttle diplomacy, navigating between the two sides, proved instrumental in securing a truce and preventing further bloodshed. This success further burnished his credentials as a peacemaker. These achievements have earned Witkoff both praise and scrutiny. Some hail him as a skilled negotiator who can achieve results where traditional diplomacy has failed. Others remain wary of his methods and question his long-term strategy. Regardless of these differing opinions, there's no denying that Witkoff has made a tangible impact on the world stage. Witkoff's diplomatic ventures have not been without controversy. His support for Trump's plan to develop Gaza into a Riviera of the Middle East drew sharp criticism. Critics argued that the plan, which lacked concrete details, could displace millions of Palestinians and exacerbate tensions in the region. Witkoff's defense of the proposal further fueled accusations that he was prioritizing Trump's interests over the well-being of the Palestinian people. Further controversy arose following Witkoff's meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. The meeting, which took place without the presence of aides or translators, lasted for 3 hours. Its contents remain shrouded in secrecy. This lack of transparency, coupled with Witkoff's subsequent claim of having developed a friendship with Putin, raised concerns about his judgment and potential conflicts of interest. These controversies highlight the complexities and challenges of Witkoff's role as a peace envoy. His close ties to Trump, his unconventional methods, and his willingness to engage with controversial figures have made him a polarizing figure. Whether he can navigate these choppy waters and continue to achieve positive results remains to be seen.